Wasted World of Sports, ahoy! And how are we doing Thursday night footy? You know what? I actually made a little bit of a boo-boo to start tonight. I thought that tonight was the Storm Roosters game, and I was so excited. I was crazy excited for Storm Roosters, and then I found out it's Parramatta and Broncos. So kind of depressing. But the thumbnail suggests this is the first and only time that you will ever see me in a Parramatta jersey. Heel fries, ahoy. I'm on the Eels tonight, heel fries. This is going to be very different indeed. We're just waiting for Michelle to collect a beverage or 10 or so, and then she'll be back. And I can switch the camera over and we can see if we can hear her tonight. That'll be the next interesting thing. There we go. Okay, she's back. She's doing her hair. All right, there she is. She's finished doing her hair. I mean, getting her drinks. Now, the ultimate question. Can we tonight hear Michelle?
Can we tonight agree on whether the team's under strength?
Once again, chat room, you're going to have to let me know. I don't understand what's going on with my audio setup at the moment. I don't understand it all, but it is what it is. Chat room is going to have to let me know if Michelle is coming through loud and clear. Yes, we can. See, I remembered. We can hear her for once. I remembered to switch it over this time. So just checking in on the poll on YouTube, the pre-game poll, 12 votes. 50% say Broncos for the win. 42% Eels, 8% draw. The draw would be an interesting one. No,
would not be an interesting one.
I'm on the Eels tonight because who's too loud? Michelle?
Oh.
That's not...
Never been told that in my life. Never.
This is why I had to ask, because it's like, okay, I'm a loud bastard and I get told to be quiet constantly. But, I know that you're very similar.
Bit too loud. I'll give you a bit too loud, heel fries.
Depends who he's talking about. Jeez, I thought Wayne Bennett was just traipsing across the field. Robert M. Oh, it was Michelle. Okay. Are you sure it's fine? I can turn it down a bit. I've got control of her audio levels.
He's got control.
I think she purposely spoke a little bit quieter that time.
No, my bad. All right. We good?
So Robert M., our statsman in the back, I'm good. You, Dan, if the Broncos win this, do they get to 6th? I have no idea, to be honest. Sorry. You're the stats man. You're supposed to know this. Come on. I mean, we don't pay you, but we acknowledge you a lot on the streams. It's going to be 13 plus Broncos. That's a far see. Ahoy there, mate. Welcome along.
Deary me, Robert M. I don't know about that.
Okay, so before the game starts in about 6 minutes' time, we've got a couple of news items to run over. And one very, very particular one that I'm curious to know Michelle's input on.
I haven't followed the news all day.
Yeah, well, I'm about to drop a news bomb on you. So reportedly, Michelle's favorite player in the competition, Cameron Munster, is set to be offered a $7 million deal by the West Tigers. Now, I know that you've got a bit of a soft spot for the Tigers, Michelle.
Yeah, not anymore.
Not anymore. They're about to offer a $7 meal, I nearly said. I'm thinking about the contract I'd like. But 7
million meals.
a 7 mil. So I'm gathering it would be over 5 or 6 years, I'm assuming. But I don't understand. That would take up a huge chunk, obviously, of their salary cap. And this is just the Tigers making the same mistakes all over again. I'm not saying that Cameron Munster wouldn't be worth it. He'd be a marquee signing for them. Sorry, Michelle. But they make this mistake all the time. They invest too much money into like one or two players, and then the rest of the team is just poop. So they seem to have learnt nothing. If this is true, like I said, it's only reported at the moment, but lots of things get reported, but don't actually turn out to be accurate. So we'll see. Michelle hates the West Tigers now. Somebody else hates the West Tigers too because they screwed up a multi. Who was that? That might have been James.
James.
Andrew O'Grady. Wow, that's nuts. Could be a good turnaround for the Tigers if Munster could do good there. Well, think about it. Api Coruscant's going over to the Tigers next season. If Coruscant sticks around... Oh, yeah, Robert, there's still interest from the Dolphins as well. Wayne Bennett is convinced that Cameron Munster is going to be there in 2024. But we all know what's going to happen. He's going to re-sign and finish his career with the Storm.
Ugh. No comment.
It was Heel Fries. The Tigers screwed up his multi.
Well,
I knew it was somebody. You know who screwed up? Well, not my multi, but you know who screwed up top spot on the Wasted World of Sports tipping contest for me? The Broncos women.
I was close.
Yeah, the bloody Broncos women. They were paying they were paying $1 nothing essentially to win that game. A huge upset. And it cost me top spot. It cost me a perfect round in the tips and the bonus points, which would have put me up above Todio in first place.
And I don't even know where I am. I had an atrocious round last season.
An atrocious round last season? Oh, wow. Okay, well, as long as it was only the one, you should have had a pretty good year then.
That's where my head's at. That is where my head is at the moment. I can't even have a proper sentence. I haven't even. This is it. I had like
this is going to be an interesting
half a champagne cocktail, and I'm fucked.
Well, I've always said you are a lightweight,
mate. It has been a day and a half. I'm not even kidding. Like I thought to myself, I'm going to message Dan at about 8:00 this morning. We're doing the stream tonight. Give him plenty of time to get everything set up.
It's plenty of time, all right. I wouldn't have even been awake.
What time did I message you? Like 2 p.m. So clearly I was doing well. It's not.
It's all good. I would not have been awake at 8:00 anyway.
Oh man, I was barely awake. Barely awake.
You guys need to calm down. It's only Thursday. Yeah, it's Thirsty Thursday, Heel Fries. Thirsty Thursday. I've actually got a name for it. Well, I can't claim credit for coming up with the names, but I use a name for essentially every day of the week.
Thirsty Thursday?
Yeah. Thirsty Thursday.
Wednesday?
Huh?
Wanky
Wednesday?
No, Wankid.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Wanky Wednesday. No, okay.
I don't think I can say that holding a champagne cocktail.
All right, so we've got Maggoted Mondays.
Yep.
Or Mojito Mondays. It depends if I'm hanging out with the Lagerstein boys or not. Sometimes it's Mojito Mondays. Tanked Tuesdays. Wasted Wednesdays. Thirsty Thursdays. Friday is just Friday because it's the weekend. Friday and Saturday are just it's the weekend, so it's just Friday and Saturday. You don't need a special name for drinking on the weekend because it's the weekend. And then Sunday is Seedy Sundays because after all that drinking, you're feeling pretty seedy.
Yep. Do you ever have Sunday off? Well, I suppose not.
Well, yeah, I mean,
you're doing it.
So occasionally on a Sunday, I pretty much sleep until like 7 or 8 p.m. at night. So
tomorrow night's game is going to be a cracker.
Tomorrow night's going to be fantastic. Big game.
Anyway, all the rounds, all the games we've gone. Oh, we're so excited for it. It's going to be an awesome game this season. Have turned out to be absolutely.
Oh, there's James. There's James. I can ask him if his multi got buggered up by the West Tigers as well. Because it was probably more than one person.
Do you guys all like my retro round jersey here? Like, how good is this for a retro jersey? I'm just, gonna sit up a little bit there and give you a little look at that. I can't even stand up properly. There you go. I'm perched on the edge of the couch right here.
Half a wine glass, everyone. Half a wine glass.
fucking Ansett. That's how old this
Ansett.
shit is.
Wow. What was that? Was that the early 2000s or late 90s?
Late 90s.
Yeah,
I've got a
jeez.
collar. It's got a collar on it, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. True. The collar should definitely give it away.
Shit
Remember
ass
collars?
little
How
collar
good were
thing.
collars? How good do
I
those
don't know
old
what-
school jerseys
And I
look
only
with the big
noticed the
collars?
first time tonight. It's got the little emblem on the on that like that little
Oh,
bit
right.
here, and I'm like, why would you have the emblem there? Because the collar folds over. But
Hmm.
I don't know. I guess those wankers in the 90s used to.
Yeah, they used to wear it up. You know, oh jeez, I was out one night, funnily enough, and I think it was in the Monstrothic days. I was at Rosie's, and I'd just come from
Jesus.
work. I'd gone over to the club straight from work, so I was in all my work gear, and so I was looking kind of way too posh to be in a metal club. And anyways, I was there, and one of the bartenders came up to me because I was mates with. Funnily enough, I was mates with all the bartenders. Lord knows they served me enough.
Did you ever tip them?
She comes up to me, and she's like, got the top button right by the collar, undoes it, and says, "There you go. You looked fucking ridiculous before. I've done you.
I love it. That's so good.
I've done you a favor." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I just came straight from work."
That's so good. I love it. All right, I'm gonna just.
Yeah, they put the garbage games on Sunday on purpose, Heel Fries, because they know that that's when the least amount of people are actually going to be tuning in anyway.
Wasn't last round just all garbage?
Yeah,
Like,
I did not watch a single game.
After I think after the close game that was on Friday night, everything else was an absolute drubbing. It was horrible.
Yeah. Oh, it was.
Oh, except for the Knights Raiders.
Yes. Yeah,
So
and that's only because the Raiders are hot and
The
cold.
fakers.
They're as
It
hot
was
and cold as the
bookended by
Eels.
2 close games, and then the rest of them were just ridiculous. Brisbane was very quiet on Friday night in both bloody codes because the Lions got absolutely spanked
Bumped.
as well. So, all right, what's on my multi?
Okay, the teams are running out onto the field. So before we jump into the multis, just quickly, I'm going to update the Waste of Water Sports poll for tonight on YouTube. 17 votes, 47% Broncos, 47% Eels, 6% draw. So a nice even spread there. The teams are running out onto the field. We're getting ready to go in this one. I've gone for the Parramatta Eels, believe it or not. I dare say Michelle's probably tipped the... Who's this? Oh, that must be Adam Reynolds' family. Okay. 3 daughters, a wife, and a boy. He's been busy. All right, she's back again. Yeah, so multis. So Michelle's gone.
Sorry, I didn't mean to run away there.
Yeah, you're good. You can share yours, Michelle.
Who have I gone? I've gone what?
I'll give you. You can introduce your own multi. Oh, who have I got?
I don't know. Who have I got? Tony
Okay, so you've got
Corey Oates for the Broncos.
There you go.
And I've got Makahesi and Tom Opacek. And we have kickoff.
We are underway, and we're on the same page. That is a low, flat kickoff. They've let it bounce, and it's very nearly gone over the dead ball line. What a start that would have been for the Bronx.
It's because I'm on KO. That's why we're on the same one.
It's great. Stay on KO all the time.
Well, okay, sure. You want to pay for me?
Huh? Yeah, you can
You
use
wanna
my
pay for
login.
me?
That's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, true.
You know
The only reason I signed up was because you didn't answer me quick enough the other week.
Yeah.
And then I forgot to cancel it. Now I got a fucking subscription.
No, that's all good. You can use that.
I can hear a little miss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's barking at something out there. That was a great kickoff. Oh, now, obviously we've got to do more commentary on the game than we usually end up doing, but...
Why? Did someone complain?
No, it's just, it is meant to be a commentary. Well, commentary / reaction, but we seem to spend a lot more time talking about stuff that's not about the game.
Gotcha.
Now, Selwyn Cobbo is sitting out tonight, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah. Jordan.
I know,
Actually,
Reese and Ben
here's
sent me the team list, and I was
here's
like,
someone
oh,
that we
yeah,
need to
listen
keep an
him.
eye on. Zach Hoskin is on the interchange tonight for the Broncos, and apparently, my dad informs me because my dad, big Panthers supporter. He has informed me that Zach Hoskin has actually been signed by the Panthers for next season, so we need to keep an eye on him and
How he goes.
yeah, check out an incoming Panther. But yes, Selwyn Cobbo is out, and who have they got on the wings? They've got Jordan Pereira and Corey Oates, of course.
Corey Oates.
Oh, risky offloading there. Parramatta, my goodness. Heel fries, same game multi is Sivo, Blake, and Oates. Okay, so three are the same as me.
Hey, look, Para got a penalty.
Hashtag penalty para. But that's good tonight because I've gone for them.
No. Why do you do this to me?
Yeah, so I've gone Sivo, Blake, Capewell, and Oates. I'm hoping that somebody passes Capewell the ball in clear open space, like Xavier did the other week.
I didn't see that one. I wasn't watching that game, obviously. So,
and an offload,
and we've got a strip, a one-on-one
risky
steal.
offload again,
Oh,
and that
no,
is
he didn't get it. I thought he had it.
it's a penalty Broncos. Okay, this is going to be
What's
very
going on
hard to
here?
keep up with. Hashtag penalty para. Oh, they've challenged it. Gutherson has just blown Parramatta's challenge 3 minutes into the contest. What a goof. What an absolute goof. Oh, you're a goof,
God, no.
Gutherson. I'm going to have to eat my words if he wins this, but I don't think there's any way that he's winning this. That was another risky offload. Another risky offload. And look at that. Oh.
What's he challenging, though? I don't even know what he's challenging.
Offload. They've both got the ball. I think they've both got the ball here, actually.
Jump ball. That's what we do in basketball. Jump it up. Whoever gets it. That's what you do.
How can you overturn this, though? What? Okay, I don't know how they've come to that conclusion, but it's ended up.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Okay, I do have to eat my words about Gutherson. It wasn't the worst challenge after I saw the replays, but I don't know how they've come to that conclusion.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know how that came up. Straight through. Ezra Mam.
Look for Stags. Look for Oates. One of those guys.
Okay, well. Oh, here's a cutout ball to Pereira. Okay, nobody's got him. And he's over the sideline.
I did think about him, but yeah. I was saying earlier, I was looking earlier at my my winnings from the Sofa Talakai at the beginning of the season.
Yes.
When he
won
was
me
all that money. Yeah, that one time that he was in form.
Yeah. That one game against Manly.
We were like, oh my God, this guy's a fucking machine, blah, blah, blah. And he hasn't done anything since. All the money that I won off of him is pretty much gone. I'm back down to where I started from on Sportsbet this year. I'm like, sick.
Yeah, I'm
so I'm hoping these bets pay off tonight because none else have. Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, I'm running pretty close to evens, if not slightly below, from the few that I've had get up this season.
It's terrible. Now, no spillages for me tonight.
They've got the front football. Mitchell Moses stepping through. And it's the fifth and last. 25 out from the line.
I'm supposed to get 3 cocktails out of this, and I've gotten 1.5.
That's no good at all. Oh, Stags. Away from one, away from two. And then tries to milk the penalty and succeeds. Oh, classic milking right there. That is a classic home ground advantage milk right there, Tony Stags. But hey, I mean, you get away with it.
Hey, Dan.
You do it, don't
Cheers.
you? You get away with it, you do it.
Cheers. Thirsty Thursdays.
Apparently, Vobsy's deserted us. Vobsy's in the BKR Sports chat. Apparently, he's let the team down.
You didn't cheers me back. That's bad luck.
He's gonna have to have a spell on the bench, Vobsy.
Oh,
If he
lucky.
returns, when he returns, he's been demoted to the bench.
So indeed. All right, what do we got? Let's go. Come on.
Fifth and last, they're inside the 20. Ezra Mam kicks it into the in goal, and it's just battered over the dead ball line. Advantage Broncos. Now, do they try the short dropout?
There's been a lot of them lately.
Yep. They've figured out that it potentially works. I mean, if you've got somebody in your team that can get up there and contest,
Then why not?
I know James Maloney used to do it a lot, but he would do low flat ones towards the sideline.
Look at that. They did try the short
It is a
dropout.
short one, and it's worked out well for the Broncos. It's been knocked on by the Broncos first. This has to be a challenge, I dare say. Let's everybody waste our challenges in the first 10 minutes. They are.
They're challenging.
They are going to.
You reckon it's a wasted challenge?
No, actually, it didn't look like it was a knock-on live to the Broncos. Heel Fries is into the vodka and Red Bull. Oh, he's going to be up all night.
Everyone's real quiet.
That is, well, we need to see a side-on angle. But Sivo's
No,
knocked
which
it
way
on.
Are they facing the right way?
Yes. But after the last decision, Lord only knows what they're going to come up with here. All right, here we go. Sivo has definitely knocked it on. Broncos are facing back towards their own goal line. So this has to be a successful challenge, you would dare say.
And then he tunnel balls it through his legs. Can't catch the ball because, you know, they don't teach that in training these days.
What? He said backwards by Makahesi. Okay, but
how are you happy with that?
Well, at least on the plus side, but the challenges are gone now, so that's a little less. That's a little less we'll see of the bunker.
Was Makahesi did tunnel ball it through his legs. Not Makahesi, someone else tunnel balled it through his legs, but he knocked it on into Pereira first.
Oh, and Capewell's come away with the ball.
Oh, good.
And it may be a little bit of justice there.
I can't even
process what I've just witnessed from the bunker in the first 8 minutes tonight. I just can't process it. Flegler with the hit up. Let's see how long Flegler stays on the field tonight. Oh, they've created space. Oates. What a great flick ball to Oates.
I'm such a shit commentator. I just sit here yelling their name. Stun bullet. Oates, man!
Corona beer with lemonade. Oh, Reynolds kicks it through. It's way too heavy, though. Way too heavy.
I don't think he was intending that. I think it kind of bounced wrong. What are we drinking?
He's kicked it towards one of the supporters on the sideline there.
So heel fries a shandy.
Oh, is that what that is? Corona and lemonade.
Beer and lemonade. See, I don't drink beer.
Oh, this might have come off 2 Parramatta players.
Oh, well, it's a little bit of karma right there, but, you know. So
well.
I don't drink beer like at all because gross.
Oh, and it's a short
And-
dropout. It's a short dropout again. And
And
this
they got
time,
the ball.
Sevo holds on to the ball.
It wins. Makahesi holds on to it. So back to my non-beer drinking story. I went to a wedding in Vietnam, and the booze they put on was just beer. So to get drunk without having to pay for any booze, even though I was in Vietnam, it was cheap as shit. I had to drink shandies, basically, so beer and lemonade. But Vietnamese beer, or like whatever it was, the Asian beer I was drinking, was not really that bad with lemonade.
That's offside. That was stupidity by Ezra Mam.
That is my beer story. That was stupidity by Ezra Mam.
What was he thinking?
Ugh, he was 100% offside. But, you know, with the way some of these calls have gone, maybe he thought he was going to be okay.
Ed Vogel, ahoy.
Shut up, James. Ruff, ruff. I don't know. Can anyone else hear Laura, or is that just me?
Oh, I think maybe just you. Short ball, and they're through, and that
Makahesi.
it's popped out to Makahesi. And I think we might have to have a look at a couple of things here. But that's going up as a try. Sevo. And a few Eels supporters there in the crowd. Let's have a look at this. Okay, great short ball there, and then the offload. This is what I want to see. Gutherson's offload. What happened there? It just sort of flung up in the air. I think it's all fine, though.
He panicked.
This one, the fling up in the air from Gutherson. It's fine.
It was a quick little panic.
All right, so we've got Sevo. That's a tick for both of us. And it's a tick for heel fries. I got to find... There we go.
We,
Try confirmed. Tick, tick.
I was playing basketball last night and playing against some people who had never really played before, and they were passing the ball like Queen Gutho just then.
Yeah, right.
The ball would go, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, and just throw it away, and you'd be like, what is Laura going on about?
I have no idea what she's on
She's
about.
very mouthy tonight, isn't she?
Laura.
My goodness. Ruff, ruff.
Shaq's in Australia? What?
Oh yeah, he was on the Today Show or something. But yeah, he's hanging out.
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
Do we know what he's doing?
That was a forward. I don't know. Going on holiday? Getting away from America, which is on fire.
That's a good move.
No, America's the tits. You haven't been there, have you?
I have no desire to.
You would love it.
I've got. Why? I'm pretty sure I'd love South Korea a lot more.
The food, for a start.
Again, I'm pretty sure I would love South Korea a lot more.
Possibly. But, you know.
Yeah, Shaq seems like a good dude. I don't know whether he was being serious about that whole flat Earth thing, but you know, you can't, you can't.
Shaq? Oh no, it wasn't Shaq.
You can't fault people for their beliefs, you know.
It was Charles Barkley who let some absolute zinger commentary go during the NBA finals.
Yeah, right.
He's like, I really hope Golden State Warriors lose because I hate their fans.
Right.
Like, that was it. That was all.
That's all he said.
So, I just hate their fans and I really want them to suffer.
That sounds like me about the Raiders.
I'm like, and me about Melbourne. I'm like, yes, go Charles.
Oh, but you don't hate their fans, though.
Oh, what a knock on. Yeah, I don't like some of their fans. They're very arrogant and very much need a punch in the face. Some.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people have said that about me. Oh, right.
Big defense here from Parramatta as we get back to the game for a moment or two.
But Shaq is ultimately disabled. Look at the size of him. Like, he's disabled.
Son of a bitch has got to get custom everything.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Could you imagine being that tall?
Oh, jeez. What the hell kind of pass was that? Oh, my goodness. Who was that? Billy Walters.
Oh, I need to put my glasses back on because I can't see anything.
No allowance for you this week, Billy. That was a horrid pass.
Yeah.
Heel Fries asks, can he have his multi somewhere? Actually, what was it? We need somewhere that we can remember it. But there's obviously very limited screen real estate left at the moment, but...
No. You cannot.
Jeez. I probably should end the poll that's on YouTube as well.
30 votes.
So we ended up 30 votes. Broncos with 50% of the vote, 40% to the Eels, 10% draw. That's because I've noticed that they're
Oh!
And here is a break by the Broncos. It's a horrible pass for Parramatta. Ezra Mann makes the break, and then it's another knock on, and this is still play on, and now Corey Oates has knocked the ball on, trying to regather it, and that was just a complete and utter shambles all over the place.
I'm so glad I put my glasses back on for that. What the fuck?
Even the Fox Sports commentators couldn't keep up with that.
Okay.
Ezra Mann's away, up over halfway, tries to pass the ball. It's tapped back. It's tapped back by Sivo.
It's a knock on to the Parramatta Eels.
I think it's come off
That's not a knock on.
foot. It's come off the foot of the Broncos player, and then the Eels have knocked it on. And then Oates has knocked it on.
He's knocked it on because he's having a cry into the turf.
And he's also bleeding.
Oh,
that could be what he's crying about too.
Whatever. Like, he knocked it on. We don't have any challenges left.
Well, so... I dare say you wouldn't challenge that anyway. It was pretty clear cut that this is going to be a scrum. Do they still do scrums in rugby league? I should know. I've been watching this all season.
They do.
I don't know why they do.
Use them properly is another story.
Yeah, I don't know why they do, but...
Well, who's got the black shoes on? They look atrocious. Like school shoes. Oh!
A dummy and goes on his own.
Dummy. Oh, he can't strip the ball with two in the tackle, dipshit.
And Gutherson with the strip. We've got no challenges left. And there's no stoppage in play anyway. And they've got away with that one.
Oh, goodness gracious.
So Ed has asked what happens to if the Broncos lose in the NRL standings. Not a whole lot, I don't think.
I believe we have to see how the faders go.
Yeah.
So hang on. I have...
Sivo off the forward pass is away. Kicks it in field for... Who is that? Opacek?
Is that Opacek?
It's Opacek, and he gets it down. He's claiming it, but he wouldn't be the first player that's ever told a Porky about scoring a try.
Is that 2 for me?
Possibly. Well, it's gone up as no try. Hey, Vobsy!
So if the Raiders beat the Knights last week, they go within 2 points of us. Which
they might have been offside, actually. Oh, he's lost it. I see the ball sort of drop free of his possession, of his grasp. There. I'm not even going to guess. I'm not even going to guess after some of what we've seen already tonight.
We're the current 8th, Ed. Broncos are the current 8th. So I'm going to explain this for a second. So we've got Para, obviously, and the Dragons. If we beat the Dragons, we're clear of the Raiders. If the Raiders beat the Knights, which they did, Manly and the Tigers, then they'll overtake us. So They've got to beat Manly and the Tigers, and we've got to beat at least the Dragons.
This is going to be a try, and it's going to be another tick in the multi for Michelle. Spare me chicken account. Ahoy.
I should have just
And Vopsy says Broncos fell off ever since I first bet on them to win a game. Feels bad.
Well, stuff you.
That's a try. It's a tick. It's another tick on the multi for Michelle. 2 to go.
Woo!
The Broncos
Now,
come back.
No more tries. Well, I don't care if they score another try. Maybe to old mate Blake.
Who did you tip? Did you tip Broncos or Para?
I tipped the Broncos.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
I'm
So
an
you
idiot.
you might want a Broncos comeback.
Yes, I do want a Broncos
Yeah.
comeback because I need 2 more to score. Ha ha. Good.
Justin Quagui. Ahoy there. Broncos will win today. Well, they need to pick up their act a little bit.
Yeah, I hope they do too. I knew Tom Opachik would score because he's playing his old team.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I mean, it wouldn't have affected anything for me, but I did not know that. Interesting. Moses moves in, converts for a 12-0 lead for Parramatta. Can you believe that only 17 minutes have gone? It feels like a lot longer. Yeah, you know what, Vopsy? I also would not be surprised if the Dragons get up over the Broncos, in all honesty.
Oh, my old neighbor will be so happy. Those cheerleaders look
Bored.
really impressed.
Very, very bored.
Oh, dearie me. Look, it's not even a sold-out game. We should have gone and live streamed. Although I'm pretty broke.
It's out on the full now, the kickoff, just to make things even worse. And it was a long way out.
Like, that was... What was he aiming for? Caxton Street?
What are the odds of another 60 points being put on tonight?
Shut up.
I just asked a question. Look, Kevy looks a bit worried.
Kevy always looks worried.
He's stroking his non-existent beard.
He's got that I'm Wayne Bennett's protege look down pat.
Ed Vogel says Dan is now happy and relieved knowing that Fafita has announced retirement. He's actually had a good season. Yeah, he's leaving the Sharks anyway. We know that much.
Your mate.
He's actually had a very good year, so.
Why can I never find my... There it is. I'm like, why can I never
Oh, and
find
here's
my...
another try, potentially. We need to have a look, so who knows what? Who knows? It's gone up to the bunker as no try. And he doesn't look very confident. He doesn't look very confident at all. Sean Lane. Look at him, the big lanky bastard. Let's call him Lurch. His nickname, Sean Lane. Sean
Really?
Lurch Lane. I still need to do that. I need to create that page.
Yeah, I won $8.
Our nickname first 13.
Well,
so basically, Ed, So and Cobbo decided that he needs a bit of a break. He's burnt out, and he needs a break.
what are those cheerleaders doing? Look at their faces.
Yeah, I don't know. The blonde one there looks really confused. Or surprised, I
Well.
should say. Well, that blonde one that we can see on the screen now looks completely disinterested. She's like, I'm only here to dance.
Oh, funnily enough, it's a no try. All right, we're on the fourth and not last.
I hope this...
Oh,
Oh,
huge goal.
Gutherson drops the ball. Surely. It's gone up as a try. He seems pretty excited, but that means nothing.
Did he trip over his moustache? Is that why he dropped it?
Let's have a look.
Does he drop it? I think he just hit
I
it
just-
down too hard.
Yeah,
and it bounced
I just
out.
wanna see-
This angle will tell us.
Yeah, I just want to see what happens with the grounding here.
The power of the moustache.
Okay, no, that's in
No,
in
I
the in the
almost-
slower motion. That's a try. Watching it in real time.
Look, that's his vinegar stroke face. 100%. Look at it. Did you see that?
So that Anyways, that's what happened to Selwyn Cobbo. He's burnt out. He's had enough. Basically, he's had enough of getting spanked by 50 points every week.
Every week. It happened once. Calm down. Fuck.
And it's
Plain
about to happen
Ahoy.
twice. As this conversion
not
goes
look
over
good.
and 18-0 to Parramatta.
It's just not look good at all.
18-0.
Deary me.
And this is not good for their for and against could play a very big role in things too. With the Raiders have got to win first, and there's no guarantees of that happening. But massive news here! I didn't even know he was off the field.
Who failed to take charge?
Adam Reynolds.
Oh, I saw him come off.
I did not even know that Adam Reynolds was off the field.
No, I saw him come off, but I didn't realize it was for a HIA.
Adam Reynolds failed. HIA is gone for the rest of the game, and what a further dent into the Broncos' chances of a comeback tonight.
Oh!
That's a huge hit.
That was a huge hit.
And it's a
on.
shoulder. It's called a shoulder charge.
Are they kidding?
Flegler racing up. Who else? Oh, well, okay. Fair enough, actually. Who's number 12? Jordan Ricky. What a complete goofball move.
That was great. Oh, Flegler. That was amazing.
Yeah, Brandy, I've got news for you. I don't think Flegler was penalised, was he? It was Ricky.
Was it Ricky or was it Flegler?
Well, Ricky's the only one who shoulder charged, so.
Well, Flegler hit him pretty goddamn hard. He
Guy
smacked that
Collins,
moustache
there we go.
into the
Jordan Ricky on report. Ah! Oh, I know what's going on better than Brandy. Seriously, get my drunk ass a job at Fox Sports. Come on. And Michelle, I'll take you with me too.
Cool.
Kai
Smack
Collins
that mustache
McCoy,
into
how are you
next
doing
week.
there, mate? Only on report. Only on report. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
only on
that wasn't
report.
a winnable offense. That was just a really.
It wasn't to the
good-
face, you see. It was just a.
It wasn't to his face. His shoulder only comes up to his nipples.
That's what I said.
Like,
That's what I said. If it was to his face, then he would have been sin binned. But
yeah, it wasn't.
it wasn't to
no,
his
he would've had
face.
to have jumped to have got it
Therefore,
on his face.
on report is completely fine.
It's what we got.
And
You know what?
the thing too, like he wasn't the main tackler. He was the third man.
But the
so
thing
penalty
is,
only.
That shouldn't have even been on report. That shouldn't have even been a penalty because that was just a good hard.
No, it was a shoulder charge
No, fuck off.
It was
just
a-
good,
it was a shoulder
hard
charge.
hit.
with the
Look
shoulder.
at the size of him. You got to shoulder charge him. It's the only way to put a rhinoceros down.
She's off, everybody. She's off. 18-0 is all it took, and she's off. And anyways, Parramatta have got a result now straight down the other end of the field, and they get the ball back.
So who's kicking now that Reynolds?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Ooh, last 10 minutes possession, 19% to the Broncos, 81% to Para. Are we surprised? They're up 18-0. But yeah, I don't know who's kicking now.
Jeez. You know,
Is it Walters?
Vobsy says
Usually
Reynolds
that
could
shouldn't
never
be
get
happening.
sent off for a shoulder charge then because he would hit the opposing player's legs. Yeah, oh, well, he could get an Adam Reynolds shoulder charge. He could get sent off potentially for a nut shot.
Who could he?
I'm pretty sure you can get sent off for hitting the opposition in the ball sack.
You probably could.
Yeah.
Or didn't like let it go. Thank you.
Oh, I think Ezra Mams played at that.
He hasn't played at it. Oh God. This game is gonna go longer than,
Of course we've got no try. What the hell? Why would do we even really need to send it up as no try in this scenario? I think we're looking for.
Ezra
He's missed it completely.
He's missed it completely.
I think he's air swung.
And old mate Moses has hit the ball dead and then followed it quite hard into the turf with his own head. So
I wonder if he's even still at 100%, Mitchell Moses.
Well, after that head slam into the ground?
No, after his time off injured. He came back very quickly. What did he have, a broken wrist or something from wanking too much? Too many wanky Wednesdays?
Didn't wankered. Have you ever hung out with English people? If you wankered, you're drunk.
Actually, I have. Yeah, there was one night in particular at the Crowbar. You probably don't remember. Oh, dummies, and goes on his own, nearly pokes through.
I was wondering where you were going with that. And
no, there was an English.
We used to hang out with at Crowbar.
Yeah, there was an English person story. And the kick is a little too deep. I'm going to get more mixer, and I'll be back.
No, that kick was terrible. It wasn't too deep. It was just terrible because there was literally no one there to chase it. So...
Did it or did it not go over the dead ball line?
Yeah, it went over the
so
dead
it was
ball
too
line.
deep.
If someone was there to chase it, it would have been okay. Go get your mixer. He's
too deep.
He's gone. Is that what Tommy Lee says? Oh, dear. Ed Vogel, I actually wouldn't know. Sorry. I mean, it probably isn't easy to be playing with all of that tackle bouncing around, but surely they are aware of these precautions. What do we got? Ooh. Flegler doesn't look too healthy there, which is not good. Oh. They're going to... Okay. So they've called something forward. I don't know, but Parramatta kicked it into a Bronco and it went out. But Flegler has copped it in the throat, and he's not healthy. All right. The Broncos. It's 20 metres out. I mean, we might be down 18-0, but they're showing a little bit of fight, at least.
Yeah,
they might be fucking up, but they're showing a little bit of fight.
Yeah, Tom didn't ruptured his testicale.
Yeah. Oh, good. I'm so glad you came back just for that.
I didn't come back just for that, but that was the first thing that I saw.
I honestly don't know. I actually do know that there's a AFL player who has had testicular cancer and beaten it twice.
Oh, wow.
And he's come back and he's playing like another season. Like he missed like 2.5 seasons or some shit, and he like went underwent treatment and everything. But he played all of this season, kicked an absolutely stunning goal at the start of the season that, you know, basically the entire stadium jumped on him. And so, yeah, but he, fellas, just keep an eye on your
nads.
You know, twig and giggleberries. I don't know.
Oh, ruptured testicles. Got to be painful. Indeed, Bobsy, indeed.
Can't say I've ever had one, but, you know, I did cop an elbow.
I hope not.
Right,
yeah.
Right. I did cop an elbow into the chesticle last night, though, and that bloody hurt.
Yeah, right. Oh, God. Let's not deep dive into this too much, shall we? Ed's asking.
No!
Oh, Wonga Blake inside to Mitchell Moses.
I feel like
this time he gets his try.
Sideline. Do you reckon he danced with the sideline?
Who's your caddy? Ahoy there.
Do you reckon he's danced with the sideline a little bit? I feel like he has.
What is that fluff on Mitchell Moses' face? He's well and truly inside the field of play. I'm sorry, Michelle.
Yeah. I thought I'm just watching, you know, from the side.
Oh.
It was close, but he's in.
If he wasn't angling back in field.
He was, fucked.
Try confirmed. I don't know if it was a rupture or what. I was just making things up. But what happens if I search Google for Tom
Oh
Dearden
my God.
testicle?
Look at that person. There's some I love watching the crowd after in the try.
Pain off the charts. As Cowboys 5'8", Tom Dearden suffers ruptured testicle. Okay, it was ruptured. Dearden had surgery on Saturday afternoon, and the club is hopeful he will return to play before the finals. I don't think he's going to be back in 2 weeks.
Broncos are doing a Carlton.
I don't think he'll be back from that injury in 2 weeks. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but it seems like something you don't rush back from. Usually requires 2 to 4 weeks recovery. There we go.
How many? 2
to 4 weeks. So if he has a good recovery, he could be back in 2 weeks, which would still not be before the. To be before the he wouldn't have a game before the finals. He would be back for the finals.
Deary me. Oh, still 10 minutes to go till halftime. I need another drink.
This is going to be another long old game for Broncos supporters, that's for sure. Here we go. Here's the live ladder. Broncos go to -3 as it stands right now. -3 on for and against.
Mm-hmm.
In 8th spot, Canberra are -25, 2 points behind. So if that is not an insurmountable. And here's a forward pass from the kickoff. This is going to help the for and against if they score points from it, of course. A forward pass from Parramatta from the kickoff. Unforgivable. And that really was a forward pass. That was horrible.
Yeah, that was terrible. Oh, whatever, mate. You knew it was forward. Calm your shit.
Yeah, he's seen the replay on the big screen. He's like, oh, I'm not so sure about that. No, it was forward. Broncos have to be next to score. It's that simple. If there any chance in this.
Come on. Oates.
Off the scrum. The ball is out. Yeah. Number 4. That is not Corey Oates. That is Brenko Lee. Okay.
Why was Oates out of position? What the fuck? Who's down? Who's injured?
Who's injured? That's Martin. I was going to say, I thought Brenko Lee was slightly darker than that, but I've realised I'm thinking of Edric Lee.
Oh, my God. Look at him get shoved off the ball.
And the cheerleaders are up as well, by the way. They look interested.
Watch Tamari Martin get shoved off the ball. That's not a shoulder bump. That's a get the fuck out.
Yeah, that was just a little elbow.
Yeah, that was shit ass. Brenko Lee, why don't I have you in there? Because I was, expecting Corey Oates.
Well, I've had
scoring.
Well, I've had a Gagai moment and didn't even know who he was, so that's why I didn't have him.
Tamari Martin, give him a penalty. Penalty Broncos.
Yeah, penalty.
Look at it.
Penalty, 8-point try.
100%.
Can you imagine that?
100% a penalty.
Imagine that, a penalty and an 8-point try.
Oh,
that would make the thing interesting.
Can you not, can you just go back to your position now? Put Corey Oates back out there? Because, oh, look, there's Alfie.
Big mouth, ahoy there. Up the Eels. The Eels are doing it easy at the moment.
Look, there's Wayne Bennett. Pretending he's a Para supporter. Sure, it was Wayne Bennett.
Here's the answer as to who's kicking. Tony Staggs. And
Staggs.
what a kick. Straight out of the Adam Reynolds handbook. That
was a Tom
24 points to 6.
North.
They needed that.
Right.
I tell you what, they needed that.
100% we needed that.
That photographer got lucky. She's She's just sitting down there in the corner, like, oh, sweet. I wasn't expecting anything to happen down here. That's why I was sitting down, right in front of me. Snap.
Yeah. Now don't fuck it up off a kickoff.
Yeah, no forward passes. That's good. That was backwards. That's what you want.
Straight into it. Is my feed ahead of yours?
Keenan Palacia is on. I had a really weird sort of stalling moment at one point there, so you might be slightly ahead.
Maybe. I'm on to the third tackle. They played the ball.
No, we're the same.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah. Excellent. Oh, goodness me. Why are you kicking on the
a kick
floor?
from dummy half in the fourth tackle, looking for a 40-20. Doesn't have... Well, he's got the angle, but just didn't have the closeness to the sideline. Gutherson is there. The Queen is there, defending her territory.
The chase was excellent from the Broncos.
The chase was fantastic.
Like, there was 4 or 5 of them back there ready to go.
And the only eel back there. The Eels were not back there to defend their Queen.
Oh, but they've had a nice little offload here, and they've got back to the 30 out from their own on the third. Yep, there we go. That's
oh wow!
I don't want to.
That's an interesting little.
That looked a little. Oh, that was
an interesting little note there that both teams, the son of the coach, are playing. You've got Jake Arthur for the Eels, and you've got Billy Walters for the Broncos.
I was going to say that was a nice
both
tackle.
Awful.
You kind of went.
By the way.
Oh,
look out sideline. Keeps the ball alive. Corey Oates to Ezra Mam.
Corey Oates. That was shades of 5 years ago. Corey Oates, maybe 6. That was excellent for everyone who was listening.
Did Corey Oates just 6 years ago? Did Corey Oates still look like the evil guy from the video game Hello Neighbor, or is that a recent thing?
I don't know the video game, so I can't comment, I'm afraid.
Fair enough.
But I did see something in my newsfeed about the quarry the other day, and I'm like, damn you, Daniel.
What? What did I do?
Oh, because weren't you talking about the quarry as a video game that you've been playing?
Yeah.
Intox game this stream?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw an ad for it, and I was like, God damn it. Go! Oh! Damn. Queen Gutho, he's cleaning up tonight. The Broncos definitely have their tails up after that try. I mean, there might be...
well, that's giving it away a little bit.
Penalty Parramatta for nothing at all.
Hashtag penalty para. Get used to it.
Hashtag. Oh, here we go. Here's a penalty for absolutely nothing. I'll just tackle you. Oh, here's a penalty. Let's get Para out of trouble. Quick. Oh, marker not square. Whatever. It's Billy Walters. He's all square.
Big mouth. That's Michelle. And yeah, Broncos supporter. Not enjoying herself right now. Not enjoying herself last week either.
The woman on the right. Oh, goodness me. Haven't we met before? Hello.
I don't know. I don't think so.
James
I don't recognize the name.
With laughter. Now he's just going to call me the woman on the right from now on.
Nah, James is off to the pub because he's got his same game multi ticked off. He's gone. He's off to cash out and he's gone to the casino. Guaranteed.
Oh dear. Come on, lads. Oh, goodness.
Tapped back by the Eels, but Ezra Mam is there.
Exceptional work. Let's go. Corey Oates.
Now the Broncos with quick play the balls.
Gallop away. You're going to that side.
Heel Fry says, hey, Dan, who's this woman on the right? I don't know. I actually don't know because...
I knew one of you pricks would pick up on that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Big Mouth. Thanks. Oh, dear.
There's nobody on my right. For starters. So I don't really know.
Oh, trust me, the Broncos getting
slightly offside there on the kick chase. Needs to hang back 10.
Day.
Gutherson was putting his foot back as if he was close to his try line. He had no idea where he was.
How do these Stags just gets dragged along for meters when he's on a tackle? He's so
Tony
bloody
Staggs is
tiny.
another one, isn't he? Like up there with Talakai, who had, well, he had a slightly better, longer run than Talakai did of form, but
Yeah, I don't know
when
why I
push
keep
comes to
putting him in my
shove,
office.
he's really sort of gone quiet and been found out a little bit, hasn't he? They
Needs to
rushed
get
these
a try
guys into the
formation
Origin
right.
squad, and they were both, quite honestly, pretty crap, and both played their part. Anyways, let's not talk about Origin.
Didn't they both get a try?
Let's not talk about Origin.
Yeah, let's not talk about Origin. You want to see me have a bad day, big mouth, and let's just talk about fucking Origin.
Fifth and last, Parramatta inside Broncos territory again. There's Lurch. Lurch has gone straight through the middle. He's got support from the Queen, and that's another try for Parramatta. Gutherson gets a double. What a setup by Lurch. 28-6 kick to come. It's about to be 30 points to 6. Wow.
Oh, lads.
Straight
Who the
through.
hell is Lurch?
Seriously? Who was trying to make a tackle there?
No one.
Nobody.
Like 4 people
There were
up.
a couple of really, really loose arms flung out there.
Who is that? Because Jesus Christ.
That's Lurch. That's Sean Lane. Sean Lurch Lane. It'd be funny if his nickname is actually Lurch. I'm using it.
Is Payne Haas on the field?
I don't think so.
I don't think he is, because if he was on the field, I don't think we'd be getting
he's
he'd be taking on Lurch 100%.
Yeah. He's not even he is on the field apparently.
Is he?
I have not seen him all night. Okay, this can't be right. This cannot be right. It wouldn't be the first time that NRL.com is wrong. I haven't even seen him do a hit up though.
I haven't seen him on the field all night.
This can't be right.
Sure he's on the field?
I'm just saying what it says in the team list on NRL.com.
Yeah, I'm looking at it there. Wait, was that him that I just saw, or was that Ezra Mann?
Well, it'd be hard to get those two confused.
Well, I could just see. I just saw the dark hair.
Maybe, from a distance.
I just saw the dark hair from the distance.
I actually don't recall seeing him.
I don't recall seeing him either. I don't think Payne Haas is playing.
Well, as I said,
that's not him in the middle there.
As I said, it would not be the first time.
That is him. That is him in the middle there. 10. No, fuck yeah.
10, number 10, he would be, of course.
I'm sure he's there. Is he injured?
He's not. Yeah, I thought he's come back from injury. If he is even playing.
Who am I?
Somebody see if they can get any news on that. Oh, and from the kickoff, they might get.
Just ran across the bottom of the screen. Payne Haas is on the field.
They might get another one here before halftime. I don't recall Payne Haas having a single hit up. Oh yeah, there he is.
There he is, but he's on the field. But whatever he's doing is not a great fucking deal. Big Mouth, I'm the other half of this wasted world of sports when I log on.
It was supposed to be a trio, but we only got one video out of Morgan.
There he is. There's Payne Haas.
Yeah, there he is, pretending to make a tackle.
He must be injured. He has to be.
I'm sure he was. I think he's been out, hasn't he? I don't know. I've no idea. And here we go, 30 seconds to go till half-time. They're going to do a drop goal. For some reason. That has accomplished absolutely nothing other than earning an extra point.
One fucking point.
They're not. I'll tell you what.
Christ.
If I'm Kevy Walters, well,
I'm finding out what the fuck is wrong with Haas.
If I'm the coach of the Broncos, I don't want to be Kevy Walters. If I'm coach of the Broncos, I'm using that when we go to halftime. It's like, this is how these guys might be in the lead, but this is how unconfident they are of maintaining it, that they would take a drop goal at 30 points to 6 to go into halftime. Rather than putting the high ball up and trying to get 4 or 6 more, they've taken the 1.
I don't know what's wrong with Payne Haas. That's kind of worrying, to be honest. I kind of don't want to make the finals if this is going to be what's going on. Not going to lie.
No, Ed. Pencil Pat is the bald head guy. And he's not part of the Waste of Water Sports. He just happened to be here that one night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I am.
Morgan is.
I'm here.
And Morgan is most definitely not bald.
And I'm certainly not bald. And if I'm not on the stream, I'm in the chat room pissing people off. All right, I need more cocktails to deal with this second half.
Morgan.
Yeah, who is Morgan Heel Fries? Exactly. Who is Morgan? Oh, please
Shaq's
tell
on.
me.
Shaq's on.
Shaq is going to be on the Matty John show.
Oh, he's going to be on the Matty John show. Matty and Jono. Who's Jono?
I don't know. Oh, Jono is AFL guy.
That's why I don't know then.
He's a
Matty and Jono with Shaq comparing hand size.
Holy shit.
2 of Matty John's hands could fit into one of Shaq's.
Oh my god, I wish I got that on video.
I'm sure they'll play it again. Yeah, Morgan did the preseason with us. He did the bold top 8 predictions. Speaking of which,
minor shit house. Okay, no. Speaking of which, I'm going to have my halftime break and get more beverages because I'm definitely going to need to be sedated for the second half of this game.
Those top 8 predictions are a bit of a shambles all around, to be honest.
Yeah,
all of us, all 3 of us.
Pause my video so no one sees me walking away.
Oh, hang on. Okay, you can go. We can still hear you, though. Oh, she couldn't hear me say that.
Oh, God. What a shit show the Broncos are.
Okay, that sounded like it was a struggle. She didn't hear me say that the microphone's not muted. And, yeah, up she got. And oh, that's hilarious. That is. Okay, let me mute her microphone now. She's still going off. She's still going off in the background. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, Morgan did a bold top 8 predictions video with us, and that was about it, really. I mean, it was too hard. It was too difficult. Like, Morgan, absolutely loved the guy, great mate of mine, and nothing has changed that. But yeah, it was difficult. It's difficult now. Like, he got an opportunity to go to Vietnam, I think it is. I think he's over in Vietnam. Yeah, I think he's in Vietnam now. So, or Cambodia or something. I don't know. He's in some country where it's going to be very, very difficult for him to stay updated with the rugby league, let alone get material over to me for videos. So he was sort of one and done. Ed Vogel says Dan is clueless that Bulldogs cheering on Collingwood. Yeah, totally clueless, mate. I have no idea what's happening in the AFL. I didn't even know that it was finals time. Heel Fry says, Dan, when you leave, play the music that you put for Intoxigamer, not the lyrics, just the song. It's a vibe. You don't like my singing. That's all right. That's fine. I wasn't trying to be on X Factor or anything. Yeah, speaking of Intoxigamer, we've got the Quarry coming up this weekend. Continuation of the quarry. Our girls are still alive, heel fries. Caitlin's back. Thanks to Rick Grimes, Caitlin is back. And we will do our best to... And you know, the beauty of it, the beauty of the scenario is I've got the 3 lives over again. So should anything unfortunate happen, I've got 3 brand new lives ready to take place. So yeah, pretty good stuff there. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to getting back into it, back into the quarry, and yeah, seeing what's happening over there. But yeah, not a lot to talk about here at halftime. 31 points to 6. I tell you what, if I were the coach of the Broncos, I would be using that as ammunition to come out in the second half, all guns blazing. I mean, they shouldn't need a rev up. They should not need a rev up, but I'll tell you what, I would give them one. The absolute audacity to take a drop goal. I don't understand the benefit of taking a drop goal in that scenario. You're just giving the opposition a chance to say, well, look at the lack of confidence. The absolute lack of confidence with a 24-point lead. This is our opportunity. If this is how they're thinking, this is how the Eels are thinking, we come out all guns blazing and score the first try, get 6 points on the board. Anything can happen from there. Their heads will drop and they will start to really think about it. So I'm obviously not privy to any sort of coaching gig apart from the video game, Rugby League Team Manager on Steam, available on Steam. It's a fun play. But apart from that, I'm not privy to any sort of coaching role. But I dare say that that you would use that as a little bit of ammo for the second half. Because all is looking quite lost at the moment. Losing Adam Reynolds was a big deal. A big deal. And Payne Haas, I actually want to look at the stats for Payne Haas. Let's check out some stats. Player stats. Payne Haas, has he even taken a hit up? Because we legitimately had this conversation that we didn't even know he was on the field. Payne in the Haas has been very quiet. All right, he's played 40 minutes. I can't believe it. He's played 40 minutes. Payne Haas. Well, he's had 8 runs for 67 meters, for 37 post-contact meters. 1 tackle break. I certainly don't remember that. Well, there you go. I've only seen him after Michelle pointed him out to me. I did not know that he was on the field. Well, he's had 8 hit-ups, apparently. 12 tackles made, 3 tackles missed. Sort of a blank slate everywhere else. But yeah, I can't believe that he's been on the field for a whole half. He's usually a player that you notice, you know? If the Broncos are firing, Payne in the Haas is usually somebody that you notice out there on the field. But they're absolutely not firing, of course. They've had a couple of really tough weeks. But hopefully they can put something together in the second half. I mean, a couple of tries. Parramatta to score a couple more. Wonga Blake, I don't know why I went for Wonga Blake in my multi. I sort of thought, well, plays... I had kind of thought to myself, with Wonga Blake, he either scores a try or there's no try scored, because he has a tendency to not pass the ball, but he kind of made a mockery of that tonight. He actually passed the ball inside to his unmarked Mitchell Moses. The time that he decides to be a team player has to be the time that I've got him in a multi. Of course. Ah, she's back. All right, might have jumped the gun, but we'll see. Okay.
Is it over yet?
Sounded like that was quite an effort standing up before.
It was. I'm old.
So we've had a look at, in the time that you've been gone, we've had a look at some statistics here, and I was stunned to see that Payne in the Haas has taken 8 hit-ups for 67 metres and 37 post-contact metres. I mean, those are not great stats. Those are not fantastic stats at halftime for a player of his caliber. But, you know, he has actually done something. I don't recall seeing him all night.
I honestly, I don't really have anything. I do want to say that in the chat there, I can see that Ed Vogel is saying that Dan is clueless that the Bulldogs cheering on Collingwood beating Carlton by 1 point so they could make it into the 8th.
Yeah.
That
we
was
talked about
pretty
that
much my household. My partner is a Blues fan, and he was a little bit upset on Sunday, especially because we also had a Pies fan over here watching the game.
Who was that?
Michael Gillette.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was
Yeah, and he's not
the real winner of the day.
He's
was
not
the big
quiet when his teams win.
of chicken nachos that I made though.
Gillette is not quiet when his teams win.
No, but I tell you what, he was a little bit worried because the Carlton did come back, but they let him back in the 4th and they lost by 1 point, and it was pretty it's pretty sad. It sucks. Like, I mean, my team won the minor premiership like 4 weeks ago, so I was fine. But yeah.
Well, at least you've got one sport at least to cheer about.
Yeah, I got one team. I don't have anything. The AFLW started, so I can cheer on the Lions in the AFLW because my friend plays for them. But other than that, I got nothing. Everyone's like, oh, it sucks. September, October. Like, October's the worst time of year for sports in Australia. And I'm like, no, the NBA starts. Perfect. I can sit there and I can watch the NBA, and it's great.
Well, it's a little bit later, but, we've got the T20 World Cup coming up. What's that? That's November, I think.
The T20. Who gives a fuck about the T20?
Well, it's better for streaming because of the comparative shortness of it. I'll tell you what, though, I dare say I would still only do the run chases. I don't think I could. Yeah, I don't think I could do a whole game.
Because you didn't come with us when we went to the T20 game, did you? We went to the Gabba and they had the pool deck, and we bought pool deck tickets and we went swimming. Watching, and that was great. That was awesome. I had a good time at
What was that?
game.
The Big Bash?
Much. Yeah, it was a Big Bash game. It was a few years back because they had the pool up, and we went to the German club beforehand, and then we went into the Gabba, and I was astounded that at the Gabba they can sell these beers at mid-strength, and that was it.
Yeah.
But then they also sell little glasses of wine that are 2 standard drinks, and they were like these little things, and I'm like, why wouldn't you just buy the wine? You're buying 4 beers to get 1 buzz. Buy 1 wine, you get 2 buzzes. Unfortunately, I took my own advice a little too seriously, and I don't remember getting home from the Gabba.
and then
apparently I went to the Valley, and
after the game they're cleaning the pool, and it's just all these mini wine bottles at the bottom.
I got to the Valley, and a mate looked at me and went, nope, and put me in a cab, sent me back home.
Yeah, right.
Not the first time that's happened to me in the Valley, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, once was after a Broncos game where I
oh God. Did they lose?
No, we won.
Okay.
God, this was back in the day.
Either way, it would be messy, I'm sure, for different reasons though.
This was mid 2000s, and I'm pretty sure it was when we were playing the Dragons, and it was It was the last regular game of the season, and we were playing the Dragons, and Wendell Saylor was playing. So that's how long ago
Oh,
it was.
wow.
Yeah. So, and we were giving him shit because he transferred to the Dragons, and we beat them, and I got utterly fucked up because oh, there's the man we were talking about on the screen, old Payne Haas. But yeah, I got a little bit drunk because security was rather lax, and I managed to take in a 600ml bottle of vodka, like a Mount Franklin bottle of vodka, and I drank the whole thing in 80 minutes. And
Wow.
yeah, got to the victory, and my mate looked at me and went, "Nope."
Wow, so this was the Vic as well.
Yeah, the Vic.
You got
before it
refused.
fucking burned down.
You got refused entry to the Vic.
Oh no, I didn't get refused entry. I got in, and my mate looked at me and
your
went,
mate
"Nope."
got in. Okay, I was gonna say. I thought you meant your mate worked the door or something. Okay, so you
No.
actually got. I was gonna say it's impossible to not get let into the Vic unless you're sober.
I know. and
Only
it's like,
sober people get refused entry there.
I got that's the victory. It was just down the road from the victory at a kebab shop is where I got into a fight with Justin Hodges.
Did you win?
It was a verbal stout, so yeah, I did.
Oh, I dare say you would have won the physical one as well.
Well, I was, I'd been in the victory, so I'd had a couple, and I'm like, holy shit, you're Justin Hodges. And it was just after he'd come back from the Roosters. Oh, hang on, knock on.
Here's a
It's
start.
mistake by
Here's a great
Parramatta.
start to the second half. Oh, it's been a penalty.
What?
Oh,
Penalty.
it's a penalty for a strip 2-on-1.
Oh,
That was the moment that could have made things interesting. An illegal steal has been called. Okay, there are two in the tackle there, to be fair. Yeah, that's a fair call. Flegler is off to the hospital. I actually
Flegler off to the hospital?
I actually didn't see what happened to Flegler. I just know that he's gone. He's gone for the night as well.
He bounced incorrectly off Reece Campbell-Gillard's mustache. Like,
I don't know. I don't know. It is possible, but I don't know.
Did it stab him when he did the shoulder charge? Is that what happened?
I'll tell you whose mustache looks more stabby than anybody's. Reed Marnie's. It's short, but it looks very fierce.
Stabby stab. What is it with bad mustaches this season?
Yeah, well, I don't know what this thing that Mitchell Moses is trying to do on his face is either, because it's certainly not a beard.
What is he trying to do?
Oh, cut out ball. Sivo looking for another. Keeps the ball alive. There's Opacek again. He doesn't need another one. Give it to somebody else. Send it over the other side of the field. If you must. Even though I've tipped them and everything, I still find it very hard to cheer for Parramatta. And some of these calls that we've seen tonight is a pretty good explanation as to why. They just have everything go their way. It's really painful to watch.
Let it go, let it go. Oh, Haas had to do
Oh, there's
that.
Payne
Yeah.
Haas tapping the ball dead.
Is he off to hospital? Flegler?
I don't
Is that what's
know.
going on?
He's off the field and he's not playing anymore tonight. I know that
Or
much.
is Ed Vogel pulling the other one?
I don't know. Maybe he's heard something that we haven't, which wouldn't be hard, to be honest.
Maybe.
Whoops.
Well, and now we're gonna get copyrighted. Thanks, Dan.
I don't think Bollywood. I don't think Bollywood's as hardcore with the copyrights as Sony Music.
No, they're probably like, "Oh my god, we got played! We got played!"
We got airtime in Australia. Yes. Oh, whoa. Out. Can he even stand up? He looks dazed and confused. Hetherington gets his head in the wrong spot and boom. And then he whacks the back of his head on the ground for extra measure as his blue tradie underwear is exposed for all to see.
You know that tradie underwear stuff is really not as tough as they make it out to be.
Moustache. Another moustache, by the way. Kobe Hetherington. Kobe
I'm just saying
Hetherington.
that tradie underwear is
I'm not surprised.
not as good as what do they make it out
I'm
to
not
be.
surprised.
Like, Legit. Come on, Alfie, suit up. We need you out there. Do you want my jersey?
Parramatta are on the attack now.
Do we have anyone left on the bench?
I don't think so. What's going to happen first? Michelle having a panic attack or mental breakdown? those are the only two options. No, look,
Ed, I am
they're still
as fuck tonight.
They're still in the 8. This is the reality for Broncos supporters. They're still in the 8 at the moment. I wouldn't have too many concerns. I would not have too many concerns about Canberra getting their act together enough to.
I would. They were losing to the Knights, and they came back. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Sorry, that was really high, high pitched and horrible.
It was, yeah.
Oh, my bad. I haven't done radio in a while. I've lost my sultry radio voice.
Yeah, right.
You know, the one that used to get the prisoners tuning in to 4ZZZ?
Actually, it was probably you that told me about that. I heard about prison airtime.
Yeah, there's a show on 4ZZZ called Locked In.
Right.
And it offers an opportunity for prisoners they send letters to the host, who is an ex-con himself. And he reads out their letters to loved ones and whatnot on air and plays the songs that they request.
Right.
So, yeah, Locked In. Charlie's a character, the guy who runs it. You know, definitely want him on your side in a bar fight. Yeah, he's pretty rad. So my old co-host was good friends with him, so I got the tick of approval. So that's always a good start. But yeah, the Terps straight down his throat. But yeah, I can't even remember. Let me give you. I'll give you a little preview, James. If you're listening, turn it off. But you know, I'll give you a little preview of my sultry 4ZZZ voice.
Why does James have to turn it off?
I don't know. I just don't want to, radio. Can I do my radio intro, Ed? Okay. Like, you are listening to the Doc and the Metal Maiden on 4ZZZ FM 102.1. That was some revocation there to kick us off this Sunday evening. We have a jam-packed show full of metal ahead for you. It was much easier when I felt people weren't watching me. And as my dad always used to tell me, I had a face for radio. Thanks, Dad. So, yeah, I don't know. It was good. I had fun. But, yeah. That was my radio intro. And let's get back to
penalty
the game. We've got a penalty.
And back from that, it is penalty to the Broncos.
1,016.
Corey Oates with an amazing pickup there too, by the way. Off his kneecaps.
That's terrible. Yeah, I know. I swear, he's trying to recapture his youth, old Corey Oates. Look at the penalty count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy shit. Penalty Parramatta. No wonder it's trending. And people seriously still think that the Broncos get more penalties.
I know. That is still a thing. That is still a thing that goes around. The whole penalty Broncos joke is still a thing that goes around. I'll tell you what, there are teams who get more given to them. Yeah, Melbourne, for one, not so much this season.
Yeah,
but,
in like one game, then Broncos do it a whole season.
Yeah. Like Melbourne, Parramatta, Cowboys, that's just 3 examples of teams who get given a lot more than the Broncos do. Now, granted, when the joke first came into existence, absolutely true. Absolutely true. But you know, the Broncos were the new kids on the block. They were trying to make it successful. I understand that. I can't understand.
Next year it's going to be penalty Dolphins?
Yes. Oh, 100%. 100%. The last thing that the NRL wants is for the Dolphins to come out and bomb in the first season.
Well,
I don't think that they're going to be any threat of winning, but I think they'll be mid-table.
Yeah, well,
I'll make sure that they are. Lurch has gone straight through the middle.
Payne Haas, where are you? Take your fucking man.
Look at the size of that guy. He's a monster.
swear, he must be injured. He must be carrying an injury because seriously, that was a
out to
that
Blake.
was
That was a
3
mile forward
meters
inside.
forward, and they haven't called it.
And Reed Marty keeps it alive.
You kidding?
And very, very luckily, the Broncos make that tackle. And Reed Marty might be hurt here, struggling to
Good.
get up. He probably pricked himself on that bunch of pins on his face. He calls a
Right
mustache.
in front of the fucking touch judge. How could you not call that forward? You absolute bellend.
I think she might be upset. That was a very big forward pass, though. I thought seeing it live, that was a mile forward. That was at least 14.5 meters forward.
At least. Ugh. You're welcome, Ed.
Who's Usman Ko?
Usman KO? Did Uzi get a KO? What? Are you talking about Usman Khawaja?
Oh, penalty
Broncos.
penalty Broncos.
Is that what you're talking about? Ed? Did Usman get a KO? That wasn't high. It was late, but it wasn't high. Yeah. Goodness gracious. How is this still half an hour to go?
I know. This has been the most slow game I think I've ever seen.
Maybe we're a curse. Every time we think it's going to be a good game, it's fucking shit house.
And every game that I think is going to be terrible.
It's amazing, and we don't stream it.
With the lower teams, it's a really close, great contest. Edge of the seat stuff right to the end.
I mean, I don't care if it's like 16th versus 15th or whatever.
Oh, what a horrible offload, and he knew it straight away. And the Eels have pinched it just to make matters worse. That was Billy Walters again.
In the next fucking play the ball.
Billy Walters has had a nightmare, and I'll tell you who else has had a nightmare right there. Wonga Blake with the knock on.
Honestly, that fro he's growing is quite amazing. Not his.
No, clearly not his.
Look at Wonga Blake's fro. I swear to God, I thought Tamari Martin looked different. I'm not having a gag eye moment. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's all right. I mean, I already had my moment tonight with Brenko Lee.
Yes, well, wish that was Oates. But then I'd only need Stags to score. I still need both of the bastards to get over.
Well, I still need 3 of mine. All right.
Where are Parramatta sitting in the 8?
Come on, let's get this party started. Let's get back into this game. There's still 28 minutes to go. Plenty of time. They need to score now, though, I dare say. They need to start this momentum right now.
Come on.
And this set of
Come
6.
Go.
Created space. Stags, dummies, goes on his own. He's tackled 5 out. On tackle 4. Oh, Walters has got it. Scary. What's he doing?
I don't know.
He's
just
not had
ran around in a circle, passed it to someone else, and
he has not had a very good game.
Like he's on the fucking training paddock.
He has not had a very good game.
You get your fucking head in the game.
It's gone to Payne Haas on the 5th and last. Oh, it's a shambles for the Broncos. They get the kick away. It's not a good one. And it's knocked on and offside by Parramatta. He's going to say first one by Broncos, I think.
Yeah, I think it was first one by
First
Corey.
one, Corey Oates.
Do they even know it was play 5? Okay, considering we've barely seen him, Payne Haas has the most run meters
for the Broncos all night. I know, 95. I've never
on the whole ladder.
I've still not seen him make a hit up. He's made 11.
I've seen him make a hit up now.
He's made 11 meters since half time. I didn't notice
it. Honestly, if the fact that the Invisible Man has made the most meters for the
That's
Broncos tonight, that's really
depressing.
fucking pathetic.
That's depressing. Oh, hell yeah.
That was the forward pass.
Who's your caddy? That Roosters Storm game is going to be the game of the round. I'm sure of
I
it.
can't fucking wait. I'm very excited, and it better be a good one.
Yeah.
I'm fucking excited.
Yep, I hope so. I still haven't decided who I'm going to tip. It's that close. It's a flip of the
tipping
coin.
Roosters.
It's a flip
not-
of the coin.
As if I'm going to tip those fuckwits. I'm going to tip the Roosters 100%.
So I haven't decided who I'm even going with so far.
Well,
But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. What else is on tomorrow night? I don't think the
cares?
first game's anything to be too excited about.
I think. Oh, I thought it was no way.
Panthers.
So
Panthers
and the
Warriors. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
no.
going to be a shellacking. I'll tell you what, if I don't have work, because it is production week, so I'm quite busy at work. If work's finished and everything, I might do the Panthers game just because I will be up and about and watching it. But definitely that Storm Roosters game for sure.
Should I make the trek up the road then?
It's up to you.
Maybe I should. I don't know.
Such a long way.
I know, right?
Such a long way to go. Oh, they've created an extra man here. It's shut down, though, by Parramatta. Sliding defence, gets across and chops them down.
I'd like to give a shout out to Reese for commenting. I'm not sure if it's still mathematically possible, but I think Brisbane may still challenge for the wooden spoon this year.
I think they might be safe from that. They might be safe from that one. Oh, Sivo threatening to break through, dragging two guys with him upfield. Just making meters way too easily here.
Oh, terrible. Yeah.
Oh, Marnie gets bulldozed. There's pain in the ass. That's what he needs to do more of.
Yes. Pain in the bulldoze. All right, so yeah, we'll see how we go tomorrow. See what time I finish work. See how alive I feel at 5:30
Yeah, well, that's the
afternoon.
thing for me as well. Like, it depends if we're going to press tomorrow, then geez, depending on how it's all traveling, I might not make it for the first game. But yeah, I'll definitely do the Storm Roosters game.
Yeah, well, I mean, I won't be there. I'll probably if I come around, I'll arrive during the first game if you're streaming. So, but
Hey, you
second
can just
game is
interrupt. That's fine.
oh, I'm good at that. Let myself in.
Yeah.
Get a glass. Go to the fridge.
Well, you know where everything is, so yeah.
I still promised Laura a present. I'll have to make sure I bring her one next time.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Andrew Gillan.
Yeah.
How good
shut
are
up,
these
you
donkeys?
little Cowboys loser. He's a Cowboy supporter.
Oh, Cowboy
so
supporter.
Have at
Okay.
it.
Oh, well, that's all right. They're no threat. That's fine.
Yeah, shout. Oh, that was another forward pass. Jesus fucking Christ. How about you call it, Touchy?
That's a knock on.
Please. So they seem to do a forward pass and then a knock on. So at least Karma bites them in their big fat asses. Because holy shit. Anyway,
yeah.
Andrew Gillan and I go all the way back to the mid-90s in high school.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Not more than once do we have detention together. Am I getting into trouble yet, Andrew?
What were you doing? Talking footy during class?
No, I think one of us was purchasing the other one. from people off the Petrie train line cigarettes.
Ah.
We used to get Saturday detentions back in those days. You know, it was,
Really?
yeah, used to.
Jeez.
Yeah, because we went to a
After
religious
school
school.
detention was the worst that we ever had.
Yeah, no, we used to get Saturday morning detention.
Wow.
That was fun. Yeah,
Screw
and you had
that.
to get, and then mum and dad parentals would be so cranky they would refuse to drive you in, so you had to get on a train at 7:00 on Saturday morning and get on the train and go half an hour down and walk up to the school and do detention and then get on a train home. Oh boy, those were the days. Yeah, you got let off to go play rugby. I didn't get let off to go play shit because I sucked at everything. School sports.
The good old days. The good old days.
Good. That was another forward pass. Do Parramatta know how to throw the ball backwards? Like, seriously.
They've only
Heel
been called
fries?
twice as well. 2 forward passes have been called.
Heel fries. Does your team know how to pass it backwards? Because seriously, they look like an AFL team right now.
Oh, Lurch looking for another offload. And this has worked out for Parramatta 6 again. I tell you what, one of the luckiest teams. This is why I find it so hard to go for them, even if I've tipped them, because the way that the bounce of the ball just always seems to favour them.
I never had lunch money. Sorry, Ed. I was always sent to school with a packed lunch.
Brown paper bag
was a big treat for me.
Brown paper bag.
Yeah. Oh, and another knock on from the Broncos. Yeah.
The brown paper bag with your name on it.
Yeah, and what you wanted from the tuck shop, the sausage roll and stuff. Yeah.
Good times.
Yep. I saw a news article about how tuck shops have come a long way from the old sausage roll days, and now they've got, healthy, fresh, good meals.
Boring.
I used to remember the big giant fuck off chocolate chip cookies we used to get. They were like the size of your face. They're like $1. I was like, yes. That was so good. Oh, school. Yeah. Shout out.
Off the back of the scrum, Mitchell Moses is chopped down. Oh, and he's broken his ankle. Fantastic. I mean, that's terrible. That's terrible to see. Nobody wants to see that.
Is that a bad injury? Because he seems to be. Is that just
he's milking.
Just a bad twist?
He's trying to milk it. Is what he's doing.
Mate's limping. The Bronco is limping off, and Mitchell Moses is on the fucking turf crying like a bitch.
He's having a milk.
Whatever.
Get up.
If you can't bend backwards off of your knees like that, then you've never done yoga in your life. Come on.
Get up, princess.
Up you fucking get. Oh, Christ.
He's trying to milk the penalty is what he's doing.
Yeah, look at him. He's up and he's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
And you know what?
Fine.
If they got the penalty, he would have taken the kick at goal too.
You know what, mate? You're not fucking Munster. You're not going to get that opportunity.
I don't know. He might be. I don't know what they're into.
Fucking wishes he was. So, Andrew Gillen, how do you think the Cows will actually go in the finals?
Knocked down by Broncos again, and the pressure will stay on. Wow. Probably wouldn't be too much pressure on at the moment. Ed Vogel says, my mum made me school lunch, but that only lasted for a week. She had enough.
No, my mum was militant with the lunches. I do remember once my little brother had come home and he had not eaten his lunch, so he tossed it in the garden. And my mum later that day was bringing the washing in, and one of the dogs had found it, the sandwich, in the garden and had pulled it out and was eating it. And my mum was like, righto. So she went and asked my brother how his lunch was that day. And he was like, oh, yeah, great. Peanut butter sandwiches are great, Mum. She was like, well, that's interesting because I gave you Vegemite and the dog's outside eating it.
Oh, dear.
So he got a little bit in trouble then.
Short ball. Paulo for the line. Close. Can't reach out and score. It's a little bit too far.
Dylan, how's it going to choke? Well, at least you're aware.
Well, considering that the Cowboys are likely going to be playing the Panthers in week 1 of the finals, they're definitely going to lose week 1. who they come up against in the second week of the finals will be interesting. But I don't even know who it is, but I've already predicted the Cowboys to go out in straight sets. A long time ago, I predicted that.
You did. That's another forward pass, but okay. We'll just let him go. Whatever. And
that's interesting, Andrew. That's very interesting. I've been saying for about the last 4 weeks that it's going to be the Panthers Roosters in the grand final. Roosters may get up and win. They may just get up and sneak it. I tell you what, that will be a hell of a game. If that is indeed what ends up being the grand final, Panthers Roosters, that'll be fantastic viewing. One would hope. Roosters are getting their act together at the right time. Typical Trent Robinson team, you know. They're coming good at the back end of the year.
yes, well,
They made it tougher on themselves than they would have liked to, I'm sure, but yeah, they've finally got everything sorted, I think.
They're just playing the quiet, little creeper. Yeah.
Tomorrow night will be interesting. I would not at all be shocked. Like I'm still on the fence. I would not at all be shocked though if the Roosters come out and absolutely spank Melbourne tomorrow night.
I fucking hope they do.
That also would not surprise me.
Oh, what is going on? Apparently my brother's at the game, and I swear to God, I saw him in a screenshot before of the crowd, and I was like, holy shit, that's my brother. But it was one of those real quick things. Oh, whatever. That's nothing. That's just a good hard tackle. Get over it.
Well, that's what you said about the shoulder charge in the first half too.
It was a good hard tackle in the 80s. That would never have been called a shoulder charge. That would have just been like,
because shoulder
of
course it wouldn't, because shoulder charges were legal in the 80s.
Yeah, well, maybe they need
They're not allowed anymore.
Stop being bloody sooks and just man the fuck up. I copped a shoulder charge last night and I didn't bitch about it. So, oh, come on, Oates.
Oh, it's another touch. I swear to Christ, the last 10 minutes has just been knocked down. Another set of 6 for Parramatta, 10 metres out from the Broncos line. It's like the whole thing's been on constant repeat. Is my KO feed stuck on a loop, or is this actually happening?
This is actually happening because I'm seeing that too. Oh, Christ. Well, it looks like my fucking multi is shot to shit again.
You got to say, though.
Ripping him back into the field of play, actually doing something. Well,
there's been no points in the second half until now. Well, there goes that statement.
Well,
it's 6-0, about to be 6-0 Parramatta in the second half. Did his teammate just like fully whack him across the back of the head?
Well, probably. The last time I went to a Broncos Parramatta game, I got into a fight with a Parramatta supporter.
Why am I not surprised to hear that?
It was back when Suncorp was under construction too, so we were at ANZ at like McGregor. That old shit ass stadium out there.
What a horrible stadium.
Oh, isn't it just? Yeah.
Horrible to get to. Horrible to watch a game at. Awful.
Awful supporters. Oh, it's terrible. This is terrible. Why do I even bother this?
Cheers, Andrew.
Cheers, Mang. I'll speak to you later.
Very much appreciate you checking out the stream, even if it was just to give Michelle shit.
Yeah, that's why half the people come here, I'm sure.
I am noticing a trend, yeah. It's like, how can we fire up Michelle tonight? If I'm not
fired up, I'm sedated.
If you're seeing your team lose isn't enough ammunition.
I knew they were going to. I don't know why I tipped them. I'm retarded.
Oh, you've got to have faith, don't you? You've got to go for your.
You do. You have to have faith, and it
just feels wrong if you don't tip your own team.
It's hilarious. Like, as I say, watching the diehard Broncos fans who just can't handle it, and I'm like, mate, And they're just like, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. And I'm like, we have to have our shit time. I mean, hello. I'm pretty sure I watched New South Wales struggle for 8 years in a row. Like, you know,
I
I'm
didn't.
well versed in this shit. So, yeah, you only came back into the mire when I dragged your ass in. Hey.
Yep. Yeah, I was 100%, 100% Union supporter for many, many years there.
Yeah.
And then we met.
Now look at you. You've got wasted world of sports.
I know. I haven't done a single Union game so far this year. I've not done one single game of Union this year.
Oh, I'm a terrible, terrible influence.
Well, that's mainly because Super Rugby, they've totally destroyed the whole format.
Well, I did see something about the Wallabies playing again soon. So
Yeah, well, this weekend.
I didn't pay any attention.
Yeah, this weekend you've got the Wallabies and the Springboks here in Australia, and you've got New Zealand and Argentina.
So for anyone who still cares, the Parramatta Eels have just made a break up the left-hand side.
I don't care anymore.
Right-hand side. I don't know, left or right. I don't fucking care anymore either. And they've done a big.
Oh, Wonga Blake is up. I thought he was going to score it.
Knocked it on. It's a knock on to Para. Stop claiming that shit.
Gone up as a try. It's gone up as a try.
How has it gone up as a try?
50 points incoming.
Fuck me dead.
And it was Will Penisy.
That's a knock on.
Oh, yeah, it was. I agree. It was a knock on by the Broncos player, I think.
Whatever. It wasn't a knock on by the Broncos player if the ball goes backwards.
Well, it didn't.
From
That's
the
the
Bronco.
problem.
It
went forward. Capewell there has knocked it on. But it's come forward off Capewell. Play on at this stage. And it's irrelevant anyway. So knocked on or knocked backwards.
Reece Campbell-Gillard needs a bigger jersey and a bigger pair of shorts.
Who?
Reece Campbell-Gillard. RCG. Look at him.
What did you call him?
Reece Campbell-Gillard? Isn't that his name? Am I having another gag-eye moment? Okay, still giggling and tell me I'm getting paranoid right now. Like, am I having a gag-eye moment or is that Reece Campbell-Gillard?
Regan.
Oh, whatever.
Regan, Reece, same shit.
It started with fucking R.
Next time I see Reece, I'm going to call him Regan and say, it's okay, Michelle says they're the same name.
I've called him Reece Campbell-Gillard all fucking season. Oh, Jesus, it is a gag-eye moment. Oh.
Conversion. Hang on, was the conversion successful? I wasn't watching.
Yes. Actually, I don't think it was.
No, they haven't put the points up.
No, it has. It's conversion made according to the NRL website, but KO has.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
40, or Fox
43,
hasn't put the
43.
Yet, whatever.
43 points to 6.
Oh, Jesus. Radar's going to be one happy little man.
Oh, there we go. It played now.
Ed Vogel, Regan, yes.
Yes, Regan.
Right, okay. So what do we got?
Sorry, I just walked off without saying a word. I'll be
okay,
back in a second. Yeah.
All right, bye. Dan's off, so I should probably do some sort of commentary. Corey Parker's on the sideline. We know that much. Oh, get up. Parramatta trying to milk a penalty, even though they're up by, 55 points. Whatever. My mouse is terrible. I know. They're up by a lot. And it's on the 50-meter line, and he's kicked it, and he's going for the not going for the 40-20, not going for the outside. Clearly, his ankle is a lot better because that kick was it was all right, but it wasn't Great. And now the Broncos got the ball back, and it's on the 12-metre line. Yep, 12 metres out also from their line.
I don't think it's either, Ed. You know, as I was saying, I think Broncos supporters, Michelle is one, of course. I don't think they'll be too panicked at the moment.
I'm not panicked, and I'm not having a mental breakdown. I knew it was going to happen. I'm sedated because I've had a shit fucking day, and I was expecting this cherry. So I'm just sitting here on the ground in my lounge room, just, having a...
Rocking back and forth, saying that it's all going to be okay.
Am I rocking? I'm not rocking. I'm
telling yourself that it's going to be all right.
I'm having a vodka champagne cocktail and just chilling.
And it will be. I'm sure it'll be all right. Like,
I've got some nacho cheese and some corn chips to have at the end of the game, so I'm happy.
Who have the Raiders got?
Who cares?
Well, you might care.
I told you. They've got Manly and they've got
Manly this week.
They've got Manly and they've got someone ridiculous whom they should beat. So Manly's the...
Oh, then the Tigers.
Yeah, Manly and the Tigers.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I mean...
Well, Manly might beat them.
They should beat the Tigers.
Yeah, Manly might beat
Manly,
them.
but Manly are Manly and they're bipolar as fuck and they may come back and win.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and
I would not be surprised if Manly beat Canberra this week.
We should beat the Dragons next week, but we've lost to the Dragons already once this year. So, you just touch and go. And you know what? I don't care. Adam Reynolds wasn't going to be our saviour. We weren't going to be winning the fucking premiership based off of Adam Reynolds, as much as most people in Brisbane would like to think it. What
the hell? Billy Walters has had an
absolute
nightmare.
Why would you pass it off the ground, you absolute bellend, when your teammate was not ready for the pass?
Billy Walters has had an absolute shocker. You got to feel for him. He's had a nightmare.
Which Walters' son is he? Because it clearly wasn't the good one. Like...
Wow. Oh, the look on Alfie's face. Did you see that?
Yes.
Wow. If looks could kill, there'd be a lot of dead people.
Where's Alfie's son? Do we have an Alfie's son?
Does he have one?
Do we have one? Is Alfie Langer got any sons? Do we have an Alfie Langer son, or has he got daughters planning to kill it in the NRLW?
Hey, Pete, to be honest, I don't know how many were there in the first place. It was a very vacant-looking Suncorp Stadium from the start of the game. It looks a lot more vacant now, though, to be honest. But yeah, there were a lot of empty seats right from the start. I don't think they came out for this one.
Pete M. Pete, if you're my ex-neighbour, Pete, because I actually don't know what your last name was. I hope that's not you.
Uh-oh.
Because it's me versus Pete. It's Broncos versus Dragons next week. It was on. Nah. It could be.
Oh, Payne Haas driven backwards.
No, he did something.
Yeah, I've seen him for the first time tonight. 75.
Good, but he did something.
75 minutes into the game, I've seen Payne Haas for the first time tonight.
Pete, my old neighbour in Brisbane, where I used to live, he works at a butcher which is up the road from the Broncos headquarters, and he serves a few of them. Clearly, he's been putting, bad mojos in the meat. No, I'm kidding. As if Pete would ever do that. Nah, bloody legend of a neighbour. I miss my Alderley neighbours, I'm not going to lie. Had a good little run there in Alderley.
Alderley? Yeah, right.
Alderley, I'm giving it away now, aren't I?
I used to live in Kelvin Grove.
There was good kids in the street. They all loved the boof. He loved everybody. There was only that one random house that didn't talk to anybody, but everyone else got along real well. It was good. Yeah. The new neighbours in my new area haven't quite got used to the metalheads with no kids that have moved in. Yeah, they'll get used to it.
Yeah, they'll get there.
No, I gotta actually.
Oh, Mitchell Moses. He's just had his head taken off. He's fine
I
though.
think
He was trying to milk again.
He's not bitching out. Look at him.
Look at him laughing.
Look at me. I'm gonna get another penalty.
High tackle. I got
I
brush.
I fell into someone's arm and I got a penalty.
He's holding his ankle. He was holding his foot again. You got hit in the head, you goof. Why are you holding your foot?
Freddie, do not pick him next year at all, ever.
Why would he? You've got Nathan Cleary.
If Cleary's injured like he did last year?
Sean O'Sullivan then. Hang on, is Sean O'Sullivan from New South Wales?
Oh, fuck, I hope so.
I think he is.
2.5 minutes to go before I lose my mind completely. Parramatta have done something stupid.
Yes, he is. Sean O'Sullivan was born in St. George.
Excellent.
Oh, he played for the Broncos?
That was forward. Again.
Did not know that.
This? Did he?
Apparently he did, yeah.
Wow. What year? Was it the year we sucked?
2019.
Was it the year everyone had COVID?
Oh yeah, 2019. There's another try for the who's playing? Eels.
Blue. Gold and blue. This is terrible.
Collins McCoy, is it a bad thing that I actually considered this game to be somewhat competitive?
Kai, I did as well.
It was.
Look.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a bit closer than this.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was going to be a little bit more competitive. Eels aren't a hoodoo team for us or anything like that. I thought there'd be something, like.
The Eels do have a pretty immaculate record at Suncorp though.
Losing Reynolds early didn't help. Losing Flagler, if he's gone off to hospital, hasn't helped. Random penalties for I don't know, the blade of grass turning in the other direction don't help. But we didn't have ourselves. Like, Broncos don't help themselves. They're not playing the greatest football. They had a moment of sparkle mid-season and everyone thought, fuck yeah, we're back on top. But it's going to take a hell of a lot more than a moment of sparkle before they're going to be, premiership contenders again. It's going to take a hell of a lot more than one man.
Oh yeah, that was never happening this season.
But it's just amazing how many people assume that. Like, we've got Adam Reynolds, we're going to be fucking top of the table.
Oh yeah, that was never happening this season.
A team with 10 Adam Reynoldses couldn't take on under-strength Melbourne team. Yeah, you heard me. Under fucking strength.
You know what under-strength is?
Fucking strength, motherfucker.
You know what under-strength is?
Yeah, the Melbourne Storm, apparently. Apparently, under-strength. Thanks for setting the record straight there, Pete. Long-time Paris supporter. Oh, God, you're not someone I used to work with, are you? I used to work with a Pete who was a long-suffering Paris supporter. I know a lot of people.
Here's the live ladder. So Parramatta solidify themselves in 5th spot.
Did we call it? I need to find my list from like 10 months ago.
Yeah.
And be like,
why I had the
list.
I
don't know where that notebook's gone, to be honest.
I had the Roosters finishing on top, Panthers 2nd. I had Manly in the 8. That's been the.
I had Manly in the 8 too, I think.
Everybody had Manly in the 8. Everybody had Manly in the top 4, I think.
But I can claim ignorance because I had the wrong year in my whole prediction, so I can just claim ignorance. I go, no, I'm sure I had Parramatta at 5th.
I think all of us had Manly in our top 4. Like they've really been a disappointment.
Yeah, Tommy Turbo, losing Tommy Turbo, that's a big loss. Like that's like I love Adam
Yeah,
Reynolds.
but
I fucking love
they
Adam
lost
Reynolds,
him.
but
They lost him last season as well. Is the thing. They should have been prepared for it. Wonga
here's
Blake
your
for the
man,
try line.
Wonga
There he
Blake.
is. That's of no use to me now. Of absolute no use to me.
Don't you put money on them to score individually as well?
No. Why would
Oh,
I
I
do
do.
that? I do just straight multis.
Oh no, I do. I did a multi of all 4, and then I put like $3 on each of them to score.
Right.
So I've won some money back, but not all of it, obviously,
Yeah.
because there's 11 seconds to go.
Any chance of two Broncos tries in 11 seconds?
Please, there's less chance of 2 Broncos farts in less
By
seconds.
the way, the 50's up.
Oh, good.
51 points to 6. Back-to-back 50s against the Broncos.
Yeah, that ain't good. And that's
At home, right?
Both
Both been at home. Or was the Storm game
yes.
away? Both
Very
at
glad
home.
I didn't go tonight. I may have ended up in jail.
100%. Kai Collins McCoy.
Oh God, no! That Pride jersey saga was like 2 weeks ago. That did not derail any season shit.
Yeah,
this
it absolutely
was well
did.
derailed before like 2 weeks ago.
No, it wasn't. They were still well and truly in the running.
No way.
Yes, they were. They were still in the 8 when that happened. If I'm not mistaken.
No, surely not. Surely not. But anyway.
53 point. But after, anyways, it's all irrelevant because what happened after that?
They Amber Hearded it.
I just got that.
I was waiting for it.
Oh yeah, shat the bed.
Oh dearie me.
All right.
Well,
we're not doing much of a post show tonight. I'm exhausted. And,
yeah, I want to see Shaq on the footy show with Jono from the.
Oh Christ, is that tonight?
What's his name? What's his name? I can't think of his full name, but I can see his face in my thoughts. I used to play for the Lions. He was a pretty big deal for the Lions, and it's going to annoy me now.
Jason Ackermanis.
No, not that dickhead.
Warwick Kappa.
No.
These are the only players I know.
Well, you need to watch more because it's not Jonathan.
No, thank you.
Brown?
Oh, Brownie.
Jonathan
from the radio.
Brown. Jonathan Brown.
From the radio.
No, Jonathan Brown from the Lions. You know what the worst? You know what? And this is terrible for Carlton. So Carlton have a couple of medals like the NRL do, and one of them is the Coleman medal for the most goals kicked in a season. And for the last 2 years, a Carlton player has won that medal, and they haven't made the top 8. How shit is that?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they'd be like, Corey Oates getting the most tries and Broncos not hitting the 8. One of my players in the Cats was close, but they decided to rest him last weekend just to, get him ready for finals. We'd already won the minor premiership. There was no chance of us losing last weekend, so we're definitely going in on top. So, yeah. Oh, Andy, you'll be happy. Fat ass Parramatta player.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about Hindy. I'm watching the footy show. The footy.
Oh, okay. No, I've already closed everything down.
Oh, okay. All right. Well.
Yep. Okay.
Paddy, Roosters game tomorrow night. I'm there. I'm keen. I'm fucking keen. I'm gonna need some vodka Red Bulls. I'm gonna steal some of Heel Fries.
Yeah, Heel Fries. Watch your stash, mate.
I'm on it.
He's after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of a disappointing game tonight. In all honesty,
I think I knew it was coming though. So
I didn't think that was coming. Not 53-6. I knew that, or I figured that the Eels would win. By that much though, wow, that was disappointing. But anyway, so hopefully a little bit of a better scenario tomorrow night. I'm still on the fence. It'll take me probably up until 5 minutes before kickoff to decide who I tip I know who I'm going for. I'm going for the Roosters, but whether or not I actually tip them is.
Then fucking tip them. Let's be on the same side for once. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm not sold, but we'll see.
All right. No, I have an idea for tomorrow night's game, so I'll have to come around to your place to watch. Ooh.
Okay. Interesting. Alrighty. Thank you very much for joining us. Very much appreciated, as always. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
See
Hopefully.
you tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in all. Hit subscribe.
Cheers.